Predator Killer of Killers dropped on Hulu and Disney Plus on June 6th, and I actually just watched it myself. And I of course have some thoughts. So, let's go ahead and talk about it. So, first thing I want to mention is the art style. I very much like the direction they went with the animation for this movie. I was actually reading up on it and they were going for an anime-inspired look, kind of like Akira, as well as drawing inspiration from animated series like Arcane on Netflix. The movements were very fluid, nothing was too stiff, everything felt alive and breathing, and all around it was visually pleasing, and the action was very, very intense. Is one thing I was a little worried going into this movie was the pacing. Being a big fan of Prey specifically, I was worried that with it being sort of an anthology that is focusing on 3 different characters, I was worried that we weren't going to get enough time for me or the audience, so to speak, to actually get invested in the individual stories of these characters. Well, I'm happy to say that's not the case here. Each character gets set up with a unique motivation, and actually the Predator finds all of them in very pivotal moments of their lives, like Kenji facing off with a brother he feels betrayed by, Ursa hunting down the man she holds responsible for her father's death, and Torres trying to prove his worth as a pilot and make his father proud. And not just the human characters, each Predator or Utja that we encounter is very unique stylistically, visually, and they all each have very unique fighting style as well. Another thing that's always very important with anthology movies or stories as well is the connective tissue. And let me be the first to tell you that the connective tissue with all of these stories in this movie is very unique and definitely subverts the typical anthology movie that you might come across, and brings all these character stories together in a very satisfying way. I will not give any spoilers on that, but it's very well done. Well, that's gonna about do us for today with my thoughts on Predator Killer of Killers. What did you think of this movie? Go ahead and tell me in those comments. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Was it as bad as the 2018 entry? Let me know. Honestly, as you can tell, I really love this movie. I was a big fan of Prey, so I was very much looking forward to this, and I'm also looking forward to Predator Badlands later this year. You can find Predator Killer of Killers streaming on Hulu in the US and Disney Plus worldwide. I've been Alan. You can go ahead and like this video if you enjoyed it, or follow along for more. I like to talk about other sci-fi fandoms like Star Trek, and then I also like to cover other animation as well, such as Avatar: The Last Airbender. I do commentary and reviews, other fun things. So go ahead and follow along, and I'll catch you on the next one.